238. You score 100%.
A plus?
A plus. Hi, George. Guess what your father can do? Ernie, what's 44 plus 44?
Obviously 88.
Wow.
Which I think piano.
I think it's pretty good, whatever you want to call it.
88 keys on a piano.
Office precision.
Do you play piano, Ernie?
No.
Do you know how to subtract?
No.
30 minus 10. Sorry. 153 minus 88?
65.
Is that right?
I don't know.
Good enough.
This is verified progress, yes?
Ernie is doing fantastic.
No.
Yes, you are, because your language is improving every day. But I bet if we would have asked, we could have found out that you were a math whiz yesterday.
Obviously.
There's no way he could have done that yesterday.
Addition and subtraction are handled by part of the brain that the stroke didn't get. I think we just found out that Ernie's always been a whiz with numbers, right?
Nope.
Right.
We want to say congratulations to playwright Rick Chafe. It is the 139th world premiere, and yours, The Secret Mask. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Wow. I remember you from Shakespeare's Dog and a Dog on Stage. Now this is a little deeper.
Well, I thought that one was pretty deep, but yeah, it's a different direction for me. For the last several plays, I've been dealing with historical or mythological sources and really large theatrical ideas with huge casts. And for this one, I'm going back to my own family as the source, a sort of a hyper-realism. It's directly out of my life, and it's the same sort of father-son family issues that perhaps come into Shakespeare's Dog and some of the other plays, but taken directly from the real contemporary family.
And this started off as a 10-minute short?
As a, Bob, the artistic director of PTE, commissioned a short play. My father's stroke had just happened over the last year, and so that was at the front of my mind, and I wrote everything I had to say about it. And then he said, "That's great, make it longer."
No problem.
I said, that's the whole story. So it took a bit of completely reimagining what that would be like if it was not me, if it was another person, finding out that their father had just had a stroke in another city, and a father that they'd never met before.
So the two main characters, George and Ernie, we explore their relationship. But writing this play, Rick, for yourself, what was it like?
It's the play is called The Secret Mask, which is something my father said to me after his stroke. His language was completely mixed up. He had aphasia brought on by the stroke and some memory loss, and so he was saying crazy things like "Go get me my bottle shipper type," and "Go search the square place," and come. Things did not make sense in any way. So it was all deciphering what it could be about. He told me at some point that I was the secret mask. Now, what that meant to him, I don't know. But as I started writing the play, I've come to more and more layers of what that really meant. And part of what it was like writing this play was looking into my own secret masks and my father's secret masks about who we actually are and what we've been hiding from each other. And I guess the ways that the fathers and sons, parents and children, really perhaps don't know each other even while they grow up side by side.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that sometimes it takes a traumatic event to really find that. And if we even just stop and think about the beauty and the power of the brain. The stage set is incredible, and the cube represents your dad's brain.
Yeah, I love this set. I love that, although I say it's a hyper-real world, because it takes place in so many locations, it can't simply be here's a chair, here's a living room, here's an office. It has to be all kinds of places at one time, and Brian Percheluk, the designer, has created with this cube, with my father's brain, a world that's theatrical without being realistic, and yet it's a very realistic play.
We never know how a stroke is going to affect the brain. Some people can barely speak but understand everything you say to them. Some people can speak very well but hardly understand anything they hear. But talking is what helps. That's why having you here is fantastic.
Right. Do you want to go for a drive, Ernie?
No.
Great.
No.
No, that kind of no.
A drive around, Ernie? You can show George Vancouver.
Come on, Ernie. I've got a nursing home to show you.
Already? That's great.
Where?
It's in Pitt Meadows. Let's hit the road.
Pitt Meadows? Do you have any idea where that is?
We'll find it.
I'm not living in Pitt Meadows.
Well, why don't you just take a drive around, Ernie?
No, we need to go. I called 10 places to find this one.
I'm penciled.
I'm sorry. Maybe you could work up to a bigger trip? I've got to get to my next patient.
Okay. Fine. What if we just go somewhere shopping?
Why?
Why? I don't know why. Is there something useful we can get done? Do you have enough clothes?
Clothes.
Shirts, pants, a sweater?
And what do you call this?
Your pants?
No, this.
Your underwear?
No, this.
Those are your underwear.
Not underwear, this.
Underwear.
Fine, call it underwear. I need one of those. Oh, and this.
Socks?
Socks. I should be writing this stuff down.
Socks and underwear. We can buy you a whole bunch.
What is it like for you as you see these brilliant actors here, Sharon, John Below, and Sky Brandon, when they perform?
They have been on an amazing journey with me over the last 3.5 weeks. Sharon has become a speech-language pathologist while still, she portrays 7 different characters during the show, all beautifully. John has channeled my father, but he met him for the first time last night at the dress rehearsal. And yet, I could swear he is behaving and becoming like my father was through coming through the stroke. And Sky, who I'd never met before, he has become both a very specific person who's a part of my personality and yet an everyman for the lost child adult who really does not know where he is because he's never really known his parent. Wow. They've really become an extension of my personality and perhaps everybody else's in the production as well.
That is the beauty of theater. You've written an incredible play. Thank you so much for bringing it to us. And please come to Prairie Theatre Exchange because it has gone through a dramatic renovation. Bob and all his staff have done an incredible job. It is beautiful, it's gorgeous. This play opens November 17th and runs right through until December 4th. Thank you so much, Rick.
Thanks, Tracy.
It is The Secret Mask. For Shaw TV, I'm Tracy Koga.